Back on Mika.
My name is Naoto Ichinoshi. I'm a sophomore at the 3rd Shingeki High School. As you can probably tell, I'm a big introvert. I spent my middle school years devoted to karate and didn't do much studying. Because of that, I could only get into a local high school that was popular for having troublemaking students. I was content with suffering the consequences for my actions. Yet there was one thing I couldn't stand. That was...
Yesterday's karaoke was so fun. Who would have thought that Fuuka would score the lowest?
Hey!
I don't like singing, okay?
What should we make the loser do?
Hey!
What? What do you want?
You're sitting on top of my notebook.
Oh, you were sitting here? You're so invisible, I didn't even notice you were here. Besides, you're studying during break? You must be Mr. Smarty Pants.
I couldn't stand having to be around these popular girls in my school. They constantly teased me just because of the fact that I was an introvert.
He's introverted and serious about school? So lame. You think so too, right, Fuuka?
I'm not really interested.
Bye, Mr. Introvert.
OMG! I thought of a good idea for the punishment game we should make Fuuka do for losing yesterday. What? Are you being serious right now? We should embarrass that introvert.
Huh? I found out what the girls were planning soon after.
Hey, I want to talk to you about something.
What is it? Fuuka's talking to that introvert. Maybe she's going to make him her errand guy.
Naoto Ichinose, I'm going to make you my boyfriend.
What?
No way! Fuuka's saying that she has a crush on you.
It's probably the first time a girl has ever said that to you, right? Oh, good for you, Ichinose-kun.
I see. This is the punishment game they were playing earlier. After I accept her proposal, she's going to say it was a prank so they can all laugh at me. If that's the plan, then I'm going to make her embarrassed instead. No thanks.
Huh?
I don't like popular girls like you. I have no desire to be your boyfriend.
What? Stop acting cool, Ichinose.
Who do you think you are? You have no right to say no to Fuuka. She's literally the prettiest girl in our grade.
You guys are in the way of my studying. Can you leave? Take that. I'll be lucky if they finally stop bothering me after this. I soon found out that I was being too simple-minded. The next day... Dude! What happened to Fuuka?
Hey, Fuuka, your hair.
The classroom is noisier than usual today. There, in the classroom, was Fuuka Matsubara, who had dyed her hair black.
Hey, Ichinose. You'll date me now, right? I changed my hair so I'll look like a studious girl.
What?
Fuuka, I mean, he did say he disliked popular girls like us, but...
Yeah. You didn't need to go through that much effort. Naoto Ichinose, I'm going to tell you again. Be my boyfriend.
That was how Fuuka Matsubara started her approaches toward me. Being in this classroom gives me a headache. Miss, could you please let me rest in the nurse's office?
I have to go to the faculty's office, so just use one of those beds.
Thank you. Fuuka Matsubara's harassment had continued all day.
Stop complaining and date me.
When I couldn't stand it any longer, I decided to hide in the nurse's office. It's quiet and peaceful in here. I'm so tired. Huh? The nurse is back already? Huh? What?
We're finally alone.
What are you doing? We'll be in trouble if someone sees us like this! Whoop!
Shut up.
This girl, what is she thinking? I can't understand her actions at all!
Ichinose, I can't believe you had the guts to embarrass me in front of all of our classmates. I'm never going to forgive you. Here, say it loud and clear. I'll be your boyfriend.
How prideful is this girl? I shook my head violently.
Even if I do this?
We're going to be in big trouble if she keeps this up! Hey, Matsubara, stop it!
If you want me to stop, then make me your girlfriend.
I told you, I don't want to! You guys don't think about other people's feelings! That's what I hate about you!
You don't need to say it like that.
Huh? Is she crying?
Ichinose, how are you feeling?
Oh, shoot!
Ichinose-kun? Huh?
I still have a little bit of a cough.
You're covering your head too. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay. I'm not okay at all.
Well, I guess that sweating it off might help. I forgot something in the faculty's office, so I'm going to go get it.
Thank God we didn't get caught. Let's leave while she's not here. Hey, Matsubara?
What? Yes?
Your face is all red. Do you have a fever?
What? I don't know what you're even saying.
What was that all about? That wasn't the end of Matsubara's strange approaches.
Hey, Ichinose, I caught a cold because of you. Take responsibility and walk me home.
I give up. I decided to just give in and walk home with her. Hey, Matsubara?
Call me Fuuka, please.
No thanks. Look, why are you going through this much effort for me? I admit I was being mean when I turned you down in front of all our classmates, but was it so bad that you needed to change your look? Your hair? You're basically saying that you quit being one of the popular girls. Our classmates were all shocked.
I'm quitting being a popular girl. You know, despite how I look, I was a good student in middle school.
Huh?
I was like you, an introvert in the corner of the classroom.
Oh. And I guess you tried to change your personality when you entered high school.
Change my personality? You're probably right.
It was weird thinking that she was an introvert in the past.
Hey, isn't that Fuuka?
Oh,
Wait, we thought we didn't see you in the classroom today, but you were still hanging around this guy?
I know you're annoyed at being turned down, but you're starting to look desperate.
Fuuka, what's up with your hair? Are you cosplaying?
The popular girls in our class and the troublemaking boy in the classroom next to us, Mikitaka Warudaka, laughed when they saw Matsubara.
Come on, Fuuka. Get in a relationship with me already. You're the most qualified girl in our school to be my girlfriend.
Ichinose, let's go.
Come on, stop ignoring me.
Let me go.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Hey, Fuuka-chin. That hurt my feelings.
Oopsie. Seems like you made him mad.
We didn't see anything.
Just because you're a little cutie doesn't mean you should start having an attitude, you know?
Stop.
I dislike the popular girls in our class, but even more than that, I hate guys that think it's okay to physically hurt girls. You piece of trash.
What? Who do you think you are?
Mikitaka? Wait!
Let me go!
Hey, are you okay?
You helped me that time too. Do you remember?
Huh?
We've met before, when we were in middle school. My parents got divorced last year. I didn't want to go home, so I was walking around the street at night with nowhere to go. I didn't notice a car running at me at full speed. I thought, oh, I'm going to die. But you know, at that exact moment...
Watch out! Are you hurt anywhere?
You left immediately after that, saying you had practice for karate or something.
You were that girl?
I recognized you the moment I saw you at our school's opening ceremony. I tried to talk to you so many times, but I never had the chance to properly thank you. But I didn't have the guts to do it because I was so worried about what people thought about me. I wanted to stop my friends from teasing you, but I never had the guts to stop them. No matter how flashy I made my physical appearance look, I was still a weak person on the inside. I am so sorry about everything.
It's fine. I wasn't bothered much by it. More importantly, I'm glad that you look happier and healthier now. You looked so sad and tired last year.
Ichinose, thank you for protecting me. Last year and earlier too. I really do have feelings for...
Huh? What? I couldn't hear you clearly.
No, that wasn't my fever. I have a fever, so I wasn't thinking clearly and...
Huh? Is your fever that bad?
Don't touch me!
It seems like my chaotic days with Fuuka Matsubara are going to continue.